Welcome to the People's Voice of India. Today we are going to discuss and we will analyze the proposed duplication of Nice Road, which is known as the Peripheral Ring Road, and discuss why it may not be the best choice for Bangalore's future. Yes, today we will understand this in deep and see what are the impacts if the government approve the project. So here we go. The very first disadvantage is having a duplicate infra in Bangalore's map. I agree and I support infrastructural development, but unfortunate it is due to some errors in 2007 by the Urban Planning Development Department. Today we can see a duplicate infra of Nice Road. How it is affecting the finance? The implementation of finance in Karnataka could lead to strain for public finances. Since the PRR2 could raise wages and allowances, increasing the state's expenditure, with existing financial losses, this will intensify the fiscal strain. The impacts of this will lead to recover the amount spent on this particular project, and the state government will directly collect that from individuals. Higher cost, raising taxes, etc. It will burden the individuals, and leading to revenue gaps. It is very particular. States runs on revenues. If tax revenue doesn't increase as expected, or if economic condition worsen, the state might struggle to meet the demands. Reduction of development spending in future, if the wrong decisions are taken, as the largest portion of budget is allocated to PRR2, it could have a negative impact on other sectors, including social services, education, healthcare. So it will create that particular wall between development, and it will not lead to new development. To meet this additional cost, what state government will do? That might need to go borrow from other departments, other states, other foreign investors, etc. Eventually, what happens is if a state expenditure increases without a corresponding rise in revenue, the fiscal deficit may grow, making it more challenging to balance the budget. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is really a concern today. Every individual in India today, first they want to save is their money, then the time. So if PRR is existing, PRR2 is existing, people still will prefer to use the STRR. And the reason is simple. STRR is under the authority of National Highway, where the toll tax will be low compared to what state highway usually does. The state, for example, how they have increased the toll for the airport, Devanhalli airport, similarly they might increase the toll for PRR2 as well. So people who are coming from other states, for instance, states like Maharashtra, they will come to Nelamangala. From Nelamangala, before Nelamangala, if the STRR exists, they will take STRR to connect to Hosur Road rather than using PRR2. Friends, I hope you all agree with the fact that to development infrastructure is really a key point. But the concern here we are discussing is a duplication of road and underutilization of existing infra. If BDA plans to create this PRR1 and PRR2 circle, what happens to the Nice Road? This is the concern. A Nice Road which was completed in almost 2005 to 2008, I believe, people will stop using that because there is a full-fledged road available for them. Hence, considering this factor, the BD earlier decided to connect with Nice Road so that the duplication never happens and it forms a circle and it will help the people in the same way. A shock by BDA to the people, and BDA is planning to displace families for a project that may not even address the city's traffic. These communities will lose their homes, and they are losing home for a road that may not be fully utilized. If PRR2 is granted permission by CM today, people will suffer to max. And hope you all agree with the fact that during COVID we all suffered. It's a setback for the people, and today a group full of people will suffer again. They will face the same hardship due to land acquisition by BDA, which could set back them economically by 25 years. Dear friends, for your information, BDA is not only planning to kill the people, they are even planning to kill the animals. The proposed plan PRR2 tells that this will cross Bannerghatta National Park, which is not fair, I believe. Since STRR is also crossing Bannerghatta National Park, it will widely affect the wildlife. I believe being human is not only being good with people, we should think about animals, we should think about nature, we should think about trees, we should think about air pollution, noise pollution. So I request the government, please, let us not take this forward. So the reason why I believe having a duplicated infra will bring negative perception is it will give a very clear image to the people out there, the foreign investors, the in-state investors, the other state investors, that there is really a poor governance in Karnataka. There is lack of transparency. It is a very clear scene of mismanagement of funds. It will show that the corruption would be a reason behind this. This is what the picture tells. And because of this, the reputation of the ruling party might get damaged. The future project may not get the desired investments. So these are some points which I believe is a major concern as a citizen. Now, what happens if this government take decision? Forever, this government will be remembered to make the error. This government will be recalled stating that the decision were made wrong, raising doubts about their ability to manage and support such initiatives effectively. These are really valid points, I believe. For any government, they have very limited time, which is 5 years. In this 5 years, they should make valuable addition to the state. If they are using the resources on a wrong project, they are losing their opportunities on other good projects. They are losing their financials, they are losing their sources, they are misusing the funds. So I believe the government who holds a very limited time period should use their time in the right direction and the resources available in the right direction. And to favor this project, I was trying to align the latest topic of discussion, which is the Bangalore airport, Bangalore's second airport, basically. But unfortunately, even if they build, it will no way help the second airport because there are no chances of having airport near this project. PRR2 will not support the airport, but it won't be in the close proximity anytime soon. Therefore, chances are Karnataka government might propose a new road which will have direct connectivity with the second airport. Hence, it is very clear having all these impacts, negative impacts on the society, on the finance, etc. Dropping these projects make sense.